question. I don't know.
In this lonely ass world, it's getting colder. I'm not going nowhere if I cannot take my boat there. My mind was bred a little different, yeah, from my own past. If I see heat, why the fuck would I wanna go there? Mama, I make you smiling. Mama, your little nigga came from wildin'. Mama, always got in trouble, I was shouted. Mama, now I'm staring at shit. Mama, I'm the pilot. Mama, if I want something, I'ma go get it. Mama, swim with the sharks, piranhas, and fishes. Mama, it's so hard down here, God is my witness. Mama, I know where I'm going. Mama, I'm a fan. It's hard not knowing who is really gonna be there for me. I wish you could be here to see me the day I start touring. Shit be on my mind every second when I'm not recording. I'm waking up conversating with the Lord every morning. I mistakenly took the wrong path, I had to rewind. I fumbled trying to move too fast, I had to keep trying. Growing up I got in trouble, told myself to keep lying. So much stress be building up, swear I be needing me time.
Good morning to the DMV and the rest of the world. This is your girl, aka the best that ever did it, aka Reese Cup, aka what's in your cup this morning? Mine is cocaine. I am high. I don't know what. No, it's just the caffeine and the coffee from the Red Bull. And I'm still tweaking off of last night. We're going to talk about that. Today, you guys, is Freaky Friday, and I have special guests in the building today. But first, let me introduce my one and only, my ride or die, my beautiful co-host, Miss Lady B. Bernice Smith, y'all.
How you doing?
Doing okay, girl. Doing okay. Today's going to be a fun-filled show, honey.
I'm glad to see you smiling. You ain't all drained. That's a good thing. I love that.
I'm drained. I'm on coffee. That's what I'm on.
You don't look like it. You look good this morning.
Thank you. We got a special guest. We got a first timer today, and we're going to pop his cherry. And I want to introduce him. This is a phenomenal comedian in the DMV area. He cracks me up. I'm showing some light skin love today. Justice also supposed to be on the show as well. D Sharp. Did D just pop out?
Yeah, he can't hear you or nobody on the show, so I told him leave. I'll just come right back.
Okay, well he gonna come back. Molly, could you make sure that Just got the invite too? Because it's supposed to be Just, D Sharp, and Jamon Darnell, and we got our own very Michelle Pucciarelli. That's my boo. Oh, so wait a minute. D Sharp is back. Okay.
Yay!
Yay! D Sharp, I set you up. I set you up real good. D, since you're new to the Morning Mac show, tell them who you are, where they can find you, and all that. What's up?
D Shop, the comedian. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. D Sharp Comedy. Everything you need to know about me on my IG page.
Okay, and it's a D Sharp. Okay,
y'all go check him out. Support, show some love.
That's right, love and support, light skin love. And we're going to show my girl Michelle Pucciarelli some love too. Michelle, she killed it last night. Yay, Michelle!
Thank you. Yeah, it was a really, 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 really fun night. And like I told you, like even though we ran around all week from Monday to Wednesday, we stayed out. When the opportunity was presented, it was like, yo, this is too good for us to say no to. Correct. So I think you had a good time, Reese, even though I had to drag you around the streets of DC.
Yeah, I did. I definitely had a good time. And I was moving and grooving. I got to do that. I should be doing that every day to get my body, you know, back in shape so I could be as limber and agile as you and D. Because I noticed when y'all on stage, y'all all like this and stuff. You and D skippity papping and Michelle doing the 2-step. I'm like, what the, you know? And when I get on stage, my big ass be sitting on the stool, be like, you know what? All of this breathing is.
I don't know if that'd be too good, Reese, for you to get agile, because I done seen you twerking some more. So yeah, you
Be
put
careful.
somebody's eyes out.
Look, that's what I'm trying to be able to do that again. Used to be able to put
Girl.
my eyes out. I'm trying.
You dangerous. You be pulling stuff out from places unseen.
It's true.
Look, when you're a big girl, they look for you to pull out two things: either something to eat or some something sexual. You know, so I didn't want to disappoint. I didn't want to disappoint.
You're a giver.
But last night I got it. I did him good, and you know, Tony was laughing, and Nikki, they thought it was, you know, hilarious. I had some extra things up there that last night, D. So I
Just
wish
couldn't
you would
pull it all out.
Now I wish I had stayed because I missed the shit.
It was some extras.
I thought the show was about to be over, man. I see people start getting up and leaving. I said, let me get my ass back. I had to catch a flight back to Waldorf. I said, shit.
Yeah.
I know, right? I know, but it's okay. And hey, you got a show at this Saturday at Lucky's, right?
Yeah, this Saturday at Lucky's, I got a show. It started at 8:30.
Okay, so we're gonna try to. I'm gonna try to be there too after the red carpet. If it don't kill me, what don't kill you make you stronger.
That's what they.
That's what they're saying.
That's what they saying. All right, this is my favorite part of the show. I didn't introduce everybody. This is my favorite part because this is where Lady B spills the tea, or we call it gossip, or we call it news. Well, Lady B, you got some dirt for us today?
I got some news for you, girl.
Okay.
All right. So, oh Lord.
She said, "Oh
The
Lord."
first story, former NFL player Jesse Lemnard dead at 25.
Ooh.
25.
Jesse,
Yeah, I saw that.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You say Jesse, a former NFL player, has died at the age of 25. We are shocked and saddened to learn of the passing of former Detroit Lion Jesse. His past team said in a Twitter statement. Jesse had been expecting a baby with his girlfriend, his agent told ESPN. The Florida native got his NFL start at the Los Angeles Chargers in 2020 before moving to the Lions in 2021, eventually ending up at USFL team in the Birmingham Stallions. His cause of death has not been revealed.
Mm-hmm.
25 years old. All these young people just, I don't know what's going on, but it's sad.
Wow.
So this, it says 13.
He was taken. Watch.
He was what?
I said when they come back, it's gonna be probably something he was taken. He wasn't supposed to be taken.
Oh.
Well, they thought that about Damon Hammer. I mean, the guy that got hit on the field.
Yeah.
They thought that about him too. So you never know.
Well, you know, there's always gonna be some speculation. So
correct.
Yep.
Okay, next topic, next story.
Okay, 13-year-old boy facing multiple charges following month-long string of sexual assaults.
Pardon?
Whoa.
13.
Say that again, Bernice. What you just say?
It's crazy.
Good Lord.
What was that?
I said this 13-year-old boy faces multiple charges doing up. My computer done froze. This is real cute.
13-year-old faces charges with sexual assault.
Multiple, I believe, was said.
Yeah.
Woo.
That's
Woo.
You say
Jess in the building. Jess just joined us. Good morning, Jess. Come on, light skin people.
Good morning.
Good
How y'all doing?
morning.
What's going on? How y'all doing?
What's good?
We good.
All
That's
right.
D Sharp. You know everybody else. The only one you don't know is comedian extraordinaire, Mr. D Sharp.
Okay. Nice to meet you, bro.
Likewise, brother. What's good?
I ain't too much. Ain't too much.
He'll be at Lucky's this Saturday. He got a comedy show this Saturday at Lucky's.
Oh, at Lucky's, okay.
Yeah.
What time to kick off?
8:30.
8:30, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll try to make it.
You a comedian?
Nah.
He's a rapper.
I'm an artist. Yeah, I'm an
Oh, okay.
artist. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just recuperating. From the Q Lost Lounge Wednesday night.
Okay.
On Wednesday?
Wednesday, we was at the Rifter Mike in Woodbridge.
Yes,
That's why
sir.
we need to go to that thing. But we're gonna get up there one day. But let's Lady B finish with the news, the breaking news. The computer froze on a story about the 13-year-old with multiple charges, right?
Mm.
That's the one, Lady B. We got it back yet?
Some phony.
She might be frozen.
Oh, dear.
Lady B. Okay, so that was the last story. She'll chime in when she get back in. So okay, Jess, you could go ahead and tell about the show at the Q Lounge Wednesday. Wasn't that was that a King of Diamonds production going on?
Yeah, it was King of Diamond production. It was at the 7303 Q Lost Lounge, Georgia Avenue. I'm sorry, I'm still half asleep. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, everything came out. It turned out well. Everybody performed a great show. It was definitely a great show. You know, we'll be back down there again on February 25th as well. So,
okay,
yeah.
That's what's up. I want to say good morning to my boy Jamon Darnell. He ran away, came back. Mr. Darnell.
Jay,
what's up?
I think you know everybody on the panel. You know Jess. You know D Sharp. You know Michelle. You know Lady
up,
B
Sharp? That's my
and
tweet.
Molly.
Hey, what's good?
Another comedian, y'all.
What's good, y'all?
Friday.
Good morning.
What's up?
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's great to see
Good morning.
all the good energy up here.
Great morning.
What's up, Sharp? That's my guy right there.
Yeah.
What's up, Sharp?
Man, what it do, man? I ain't making no noise. Trying to be like you, man.
Trying to be like you. You should have been there
I'm trying to be
last
like
night,
you, man.
Jamon.
Mm.
At Shanklin Hall.
I'm surprised you wasn't there, JD. That joint was a big deal last night.
I didn't know nothing about it. Keep me in the loop because I just been rocking, but I gotta get back in the loop.
Okay.
It's
Not a
Thursday
problem.
night.
Follow my page. We be posting
No
stuff.
doubt.
Follow and Michelle posted all the time. The Gwen Factor.
Yeah, I'm a real social media attention whore.
Look, I'll let you know. I'll send the stuff
no,
to
watch
you.
this. Hold on. It's hard to follow. We look at her ass laughing already. She already know because she might post a flyer, but then you gotta find it. Like, cause it's the flyer, then you got 28, 7, like I don't even know, it's like 235 posts after. You gotta find it after, because like I seen her in Puerto Rico, then I seen her in Germany, then I seen her on Venus. I was like, damn, she all over
Just
the
Puerto
universe.
Rico.
I was like, I gotta find a flyer thing. Welcome back, Pushy.
Thank you. I didn't miss the cold weather here, but I definitely missed the warm weather in Puerto Rico. I mean,
Trust me.
I'm lobbying to see if I can work there 6 months out of the year.
Not bad.
Okay, while we wait for our Lady B,
territory.
And that
we're just doing idle chatter while we wait for our Lady B. I know our audience is like, where's Lady B? Let me go on into today's topic. Lady B, when she come back in, she'll get.
Oh, there she is. There she is.
Back in.
She's back.
Lady B, you back?
She had to reset her modem.
Technology sucks.
It does.
Okay, yo, we left off at the story about the 13-year-old. I want to hear this.
It's bananas.
Okay. Let me see if I get this. Okay. So here we go. The 13-year-old boy, it said 13-year-old boy in England has been charged with multiple counts of sexual assault following an alleged month-long string of attacks. In a town of about 150,000 people outside of Birmingham. The teen, who is not named for legal reasons, appeared in youth court Tuesday, according to West Mercer Police. He is charged with 9 counts of sexual assault, 2 counts of attempted rapes, and 1 count of assault by beating, authorities said. He is currently in custody of local authorities. That is crazy.
That's insane. That's an angry boy.
No, he needs help.
Yeah.
This story should have been on Mental Health Wednesday. Woo! That's sad. What do y'all men got to say about that? When you were 13? 13.
He's 13. He's 13 years old, and his big range in age 30.
Man, I gotta go with that's probably got some parents.
Okay, next.
Ass whip on this side. That's how I got.
I agree.
I can't tell you.
But abuse isn't the violence, isn't the thing. Something is wrong with that boy mentally.
No. He didn't get his ass whooped enough. That's what that is.
No, sometimes beating
listen. Hold on, listen. You're talking to men. You got to check things early from the door, right? And guess what? Impact brings about change. So when I lay impact early, I ain't got to worry about it when he's 13. See, you stop it from the gate. If somebody ain't wasn't paying attention to something, ass whippings early will keep you out of jail later. Trust me.
There you go.
Some people,
that's true. That's true. Yeah. But that's what these youngins missing out here, man. Them youngins missing. That's what's missing out here. Old school ass whooping.
The next story, what is it, baby?
Severe discipline.
Tyre Nicholas video. DC police warn residents not to react violently after body cam footage released. The Metropolitan Police Department is preparing for the release of police officer body cam footage of Tyre Nicholas, a 29-year-old black man who died 3 days after a traffic stop on January 7th. The department told Fox 5 Thursday it has fully activated all sworn personnel in preparation for possible First Amendment activities in the District of Columbia. Memphis Police Chief Davis gave an address Wednesday evening and called Nicholas' death heinous, reckless, and inhumane, cautioning people not to react violently after seeing the footage. This is not just a professional failing. This is a failing of basic humanity for another individual. So they're setting up because I guess people are about to protest.
I hope we do a peaceful protest. We do not need to act like they was acting on January the 6th on that insurrection. We don't need that kind of stuff. And it's like they're trying to gear up or amp the people up to act that way. We are going to act civilized, just like we did for Black Lives Matter, just like we did for when that they put the knee on that on with George
Floyd.
George Floyd. We don't need to act violent and stuff. So why they get gapping up for a riot? No, we passed that. We're not tearing up our stuff no more. We work so hard to get stuff. We're not going to break in the stores and tear it up. That's not the way to do. So don't amp us up and tell us, well, I'm going to prepare for you to act like an animal and sending those subliminal messages for us to act as such. Don't do that. No, the news, they need to stop that subliminal message. I'm going to act like an animal when you see this. You're going to be in such an uprage. You're going to throw a trash can through the window of the pizzeria. Muge, boom. We're not doing that.
I agree with that. If they had to put out there if they're going to release this stuff and people not to get upset, clearly we're going to get upset when we see it. But, I think you're right. I mean, the one thing that I keep seeing that we keep doing is we keep fighting violence with violence and we keep battling one another. And, out of Michelle Obama's book, When they go low, we go high. I think that's kind of the key for like moving forward, because there is already so much anger in the world. And people think if you turn the other cheek, or you can be kind and direct, you can get your point across without violence. But for whatever reason, the media, the news loves to incite it.
Is the tape that bad that they gotta warn us though? Because normally when something bad, is it that bad where you gotta get a warning? I'm not condoning violence, and I heard the Michelle Obama statement, but sometimes you got a limbo out here. They go low, you got to go lower. Not meaning that you got to. Hold on, listen, let me finish. Not meaning that you're gonna get violent in your lowerness, but you got to get lower. You got to get out the way, and sometimes that's what you got to do. And then,
okay, I received that.
Because to make your point sometimes is, you can make a point by being absent, like to hear that and then to not respond and not react, but to get behind the family and support the family of the victim it would be super and supreme, because as they would state, we don't want you. So y'all must gonna put it out in a particular way for people to get violent. Like it must be that horrible. So
that's what I'm saying. They trying to amp us up, sending us those subliminal message for us to carry on in a negative way, so they could say, see what they did on this, the people at the insurrection, because they're going to try to compare it to that insurrection at that Capitol mess. That's all of this is a ruse to cover that up. Let me tell you, but I do want to say that they fired those 5 officers immediately. They wasn't on no leave without absent. They didn't get a chance to get some paydays. They fired them immediately, leave without pay. I wonder why. Immediately.
It must be that bad.
No, it can't be that worse than George Floyd. And look what how they did that.
Must be that bad. And
I see color.
No disrespect. No disrespect to any race or whatever, but I came up with officers of the same race patrolled the neighborhood, but it started in the schools though. You got acquainted with the students as a police officer. I grew up, and I was just telling somebody, when I grew up, I didn't have an attitude like after police, right? The police that I encountered were people that of my community, people that look like me. I'm not against it, but I can understand if I'm a black officer in a white neighborhood, I might not understand their culture and look at something suspiciously, right? Because I don't know, right? And it can go because now I'm behind the badge, right? So now I'm behind the badge, and a lot of people behind the badge act like, hey, I got the badge, I can carry on. It goes across the board with some police officers. I've seen white officers flex on white people for nothing. Like just because they had the badge on. I've seen black officers press out black people for nothing just because they had the badge on. Like just because they got the badge. So the thing is that we got to start looking at who's behind the badge. Like they said, mental health things that officers need or whatever before
mental health, social work.
Yeah, learn about who they are before they hit the street, because you don't want nobody. I came up, it was dirty police officers. They was erratic. They're playing drugs on you. They don't care. They throw a gun under your seat and say it was yours and try to plant a murder on you. They ain't care. So you gotta know who's behind the badge. Right.
Wow. Okay, I have 3 men up here. Three black men. Well, 2 half whites, like the light-skinned people. We had Darnell, the red people. Do I get the same treatment? My question is, all jokes aside, 3 men, 3 different people, 3 different personalities. Have you all encountered your own issue with the police? Have you really encountered that? You can go first, D Sharp. Have you encountered something with the police?
I've encountered many with the police.
For real?
When I caught my first gun charge, I bailed. And every time that cop saw me, he pulled me over all the way up until my court date.
Ooh.
So.
Wow. You had a gun charge. Okay, Jess, what about you?
Because I really need to answer that question.
I mean, for the audience. I mean,
You know my background. You already know.
I know your background, but for the audience, because a lot of people.
For the audience, I'm gonna go ahead and set the record straight. I beat the shit out of 2 police officers.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? I got a story. Yo, they tried to jump me, man. Wade County police officers tried to jump me while I was in counter. I was in the fight. I was in the fist fight. Person out of 4 pulled a gun out on me. You know what I'm saying? I went over there and beat his ass some more. And then the police tried to jump on me. You know what I'm saying? I broke the police officer's nose, and that was that. And they gave me 8 months in the county for that shit and a fine. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, yeah, I encountered plenty. I had plenty of situations with the police. I've been locked up over 6 times. You know what I'm saying? All for fighting. You know what I mean? Nothing for no bullshit. I ain't never. You know what I mean? You just defend yourself. You know what I mean? We get in defense mode. You know?
Right.
I ain't gonna sit there and let my motherfucker do what they want to do to me. So. Yeah, that was like 20 years ago. That was 20 years ago, but I've been out of trouble since then. You understand what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So,
my shit was 06, so yeah, I've been out of trouble too.
Yes, it did.
Okay, so everybody's like almost 20 years ago in trouble.
Yeah.
So moving forward, as black men and older black men, what would you tell younger black men that encounter the police? But like Jamon said, I wasn't scared of them because I used to serve them donuts and coffee. So they was all Papa Punk, Landover police. Oh, I think I worked at the 7-Eleven coming up. So everybody knew me. It was, you know, I was making sure I was at the white officer, the Chinese officers. I would be putting their dessert right to the side. They come in, hey, recess, I got your honey bun.
I was scared of that. I was scared.
Oh, you got
I'm gonna tell you though. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this real quick. They would have popped my ass if it wasn't witnesses outside. You know what I mean? They would have popped because I gave up after I did what I did. You know what I mean? But they was jumping on me. So that's the reason why I did what I did. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I just went off on them. You know what I mean? Nah, they jumped on my back and shit. So that was the reason why I did that. But after the blood and shit was already drawn, you know what I'm saying? I seen the shit and I just went on and gave up. You know what I'm saying? But they had their guns already to pop my ass. You hear me? So
wow.
Yeah.
You was gonna be the next George Floyd or something like that.
I would have been before George Floyd. I would have been before George Floyd.
If it makes the paper,
yeah.
Sometimes situations happen that don't make the paper with the police.
Yeah, exactly.
But what would you tell these young people now that encounter the police to obey in order to, you know?
Yeah, just comply, be smart. Comply, be smart, think before you react.
And number one, dealing with the police is like dealing with real estate. Location. Where you are, a lot of times is how they may respond to you. So if they're putting up on you in a particular area that's whatever they consider, you know, just a heinous area, and they put up on you, they gonna respond to you. They gonna jump out on you and act just like you got a gun. You might not even have a gun. I grew up on Martin Luther King Avenue. There's been plenty of days they just jumped out. Where the gun at? Like, what? Yeah. You just jump out the car, run down on me, screaming, where the gun at? Like, stop playing with me. And like I've had guns to my face and to my head by the police, and I don't have nothing on me. I'm like, yo, what is this? You're taking a leak in the alley. Like, click, hey, where the crack? Where did it? Like, yo, it's ridiculous. Wow. So, you know, this location that, you know, and I know I grew up, but then I've lived other places, and I'm walking the store, police in the store. I'm like, let me get 2 blunts. Police just nod like, hey, whatever you're gonna do. So, you know,
wow,
location.
I'm sorry.
Start with that, and then how you respond, and then how you.
Also, what you driving in? Sometimes they act different because of what you driving in.
You're absolutely correct. Motherfucker pulled me over in Arundel County.
Yeah. That's
because you was driving a nice car, or because you was driving a hoopty?
I was driving a fucking Denali going inside a convenience store getting the money order. He thought I was a drug dealer, and I was actually getting the money order so I could get my landlord a deposit to move. And my wife was with me. You know what I'm saying? Now, the only thing about it, because she was like, damn, you just went inside the store, go get a money order, came back. But as soon as I hopped in the damn Denali, he assumed I was a drug dealer immediately. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a little ripped off shirt because I was moving. You know what I'm saying?
Learn. It's in the word. You're making an ass out of you and me.
Hey, it's crazy, man. Like real life. But the only thing they had on me was child support. That was his excuse. It was child support and let me go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to do something with these laws. I'm sorry, Lady B. The next story that Tyree, is deep. So we get prepared for that, y'all. We ain't gonna act the fool. Lady B.
Okay. A woman to get $1 million in damages after gas station worker tells her, "I don't serve black people."
Ooh, is she single?
A jury has awarded.
Is she single? That's hilarious.
Where was this at, Bernice?
It was in Oregon. A woman $1 million in damages after finding she was discriminated against by a gas station employee who told her, "I don't serve black people."
Wow.
The jury awarded this week to Portland resident Rose Wakefield, 63, included punitive damages of $550,000. Wakefield's lawyer, Gregory, said she stopped for gas at a Jackson's food store in Beaverton on March 12, 2020, and saw the attendant, Nigel Powers, ignore her and instead pump gas for others.
She's gonna get $50 for that.
I need to go.
Yeah,
to
they said she
owner.
I don't think so. She was just working there. They said when she tried to ask for assistance, it was a guy. She said when she tried to ask for assistance, he said, "I'll get to you when I feel like it." According, yeah, he told her he'd get to.
Yeah. I'm gonna go get a job at a gas station, and Michelle, you gonna come in and I'm gonna say I don't serve white people. You gonna get $5 million.
I'm Italian. Can I ride my Italian card? You're not gonna let me stick to that, huh?
Nope.
What a piece of shit.
Right.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Not you. The person who. What is wrong with people? This is getting old.
They're gonna be like, that's a move. They're gonna be like a black and Italian. We don't know. This might be a move.
I have my DNA results. I did 23andMe. I put in a tube. I'll show you.
You get a mission.
$50. I saw that. $50 to get you out of child support.
Hey.
The jury go look at both of them and see. They're gonna be like, both of them look too hood. This situation. This look criminal.
It's set up. What's the next story? We gotta get through the news, y'all.
Yeah, come on, y'all.
Howard University student becomes most recent victim of violent assault for a coat called Canada Goose Jacket. A Howard University student became the most recent robbery victim targeted for his Canada Goose winter jacket on Tuesday. The crime took place on Georgia Avenue Northwest in a popular commercial area that draws a steady stream of students around 12 noon. According to court documents, 3 suspects surrounded the victim and one said, "Give me the jacket." Howard University police made arrests after the student was punched and robbed, the latest in a series of crimes dating back to late December. People in DC's Bloomingdale neighborhood were also assaulted by thieves who wanted jackets, who can retail for more than $1,000. In one case, a man attacked on his way to work by robbers who made it clear they wanted his parka. A guy jumped out of a black car and threatened to pull a gun on me and wanted my Canada Goose jacket, the victim, who did not want to be identified, said. He added he was on his way to work, riding his electric scooter down New Jersey Avenue Northwest around 9 a.m. in late December when a man ran up to him as he stopped in traffic. Wow. I don't want that coat.
No. It's warm.
Ain't even
I don't know what the Canada Goose jacket is.
They're like $1,100 coats. They're $1,100 coats. They're warm,
right,
but honestly,
it's not
these
even
are some
cold.
lazy thieves. Just go to the store and shoplift. Why are you bothering other people? Why are you getting somebody else's hand-me-downs? Right. I don't want a stolen jacket if somebody else wore it. I want something that fell off a truck. Jeez.
The sad thing, that area is full of young kids that's on heroin.
I see him all the time. I see that area
Really?
running
I'm
around.
The
trying to, I'm trying to,
Bloomingdale
I'm trying to
area.
stamp a name in the street, which they making themselves look like dumbasses for real.
Wow.
On
Yeah,
that
no doubt. The
story,
area's filled with
it don't bother me because I came up in the Eddie Bauer era. You got shot
There
for
we
that.
go.
Yes,
There we
you
go.
did.
I
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
like, man, I
Yes, you
still got
did.
yeah, really jacked
Yeah,
for
man.
that.
They was not playing.
was getting killed for them joints.
Mm.
Yeah, look at that EB. Look at that EB up
And it
off
ain't
of you.
even that cold here.
Played with
It
the hole in it.
Yeah.
ain't even
Alan said that's why he
It
left
ain't even
Georgia.
we don't even
I just looked down and saw his note. He said that's why he left Georgia. The thing about it, this gun law is
Everybody got one.
has a gun.
Everybody got one down there.
It makes you think
Right.
twice about
But
robbing.
everybody got one up here too.
Yeah, no doubt, Alex. No
Including my 10-year-old
No
cousin.
doubt.
My 10-year-old cousin got one. You hear what I'm saying? Come on, man. It's crazy out here.
Y'all made me feel some
It
type
do
of
make
way.
you
I
think.
had to go grab my joint, man. Best coat they ever made. Eddie.
Yes, Lord.
Ever made.
Yes, it did. Yes, it
You in the
did.
house today with a
It's
jacket.
over 20 years old. It's still fly.
There you
Go
go.
to the
There you go.
Bloomingdale neighborhood
Ever.
and see if you
Hey,
have
what's that? The
gold
polo?
ass.
That,
No bullet holes.
But you
hey, what's that? The polo or the Foster? Which one is that?
This the polar bear blanket.
That's the
the
polar
polo.
bear. There we go.
That's
There we go.
Bernice, when you look at that,
Yes,
that
it did.
Yeah.
Bernice, he sported the jacket. Look,
I am.
But that's what it's for.
Hey, you can wear a tank top under this bitch. Good.
Damn right.
You buy coats like that.
Mine
to
is
have.
saved.
My
Down
smoke
here,
free, hole free, everything. This bitch still brand new.
Damn right.
Showing off your jacket, man, and publicizing how good it is.
Oh,
Well,
I-
Hey.
the sad thing to me is people are committing these violent crimes for somebody to say you fly. Come on, man.
Yeah.
that
To
joint
get a like to fit in. Are you
for that
serious?
stay warm.
Chasing clout, man. It's chasing
Yeah.
clout. That's what they do.
That's what it is.
yeah.
And it don't
Savage
make sense.
Others don't even know what that Eddie Bauer is. They don't know nothing about that.
shit.
Lady B, what's our next story?
So this one, Congress is basically going to interfere with. You remember the law I told you that the mayor and them passed. The council, the councilmen, they passed that law about the crime, how they were going to.
Lessen the
The
sentences.
sentences.
Yeah.
Yeah, lessen the sentences. Yeah.
So House
For who?
Republicans are.
They're gonna lessen what sentences?
Violent offenders.
Violent, yeah. Like that 13-year-old boy might only get like 5 or 6 months. Or that guy that punches somebody in the face, stealing their jacket, might get 2 weeks. Who knows
Yeah.
what they want to do?
Carjacking, murder, all that stuff.
As long as they keep doing that shit, they're gonna it's gonna keep happening.
doing it.
Period.
Exactly.
Correct.
Because they're going to say, what's the consequences? They're going to say, I could do the crime, I could do the time because it's easy. I can do that standing on my head.
They want people to have
I'm going to steal your jacket, D Sharp,
but
and
then
get
Shorty
2
hit
weeks.
the streets. But then Shorty hit the streets and get killed.
Yeah.
Well, Congress is definitely trying to intervene. It says
Yes,
House
That's
Republicans
good.
are.
That will happen.
Oh my.
Why would they put that on DC? They know the violent crimes and the stuff that's going on so much now. Why would they take that to that city? That's it's just like
Mm.
I tell you.
I really hope DC gets statehood one day so we could stop being Maryland and Virginia, like being the punching bag for everybody here.
Yeah. What's
Yeah,
the
it's
next
crazy.
one, Bernice? We got anything good in the bag?
Yeah, lessening the sentence ain't gonna help. That's gonna make them. That's gonna increase it. That ain't gonna decrease it.
Mm-mm.
Exactly.
Well, the last story. I thought it was a good story. It's a heartfelt story. A young man burst into happy tears when he sees his mom in her wedding dress. A little boy saw his mother in her wedding dress for the first time and sobbed with happiness. Mackay Sheffield, 11, had a big role in his mother Summer Jean's wedding to walk her down the aisle with his grandmother. Before the ceremony kicked off in downtown St. Augustine, Florida, Jean realized there wasn't enough time for her to see her son in his suit. and to show him what she looked like in her wedding dress. I said to my makeup artist, I guess I won't get to do it, but they said they would make time. Fortunately, Makai was nearby when Jean's hairstylist filmed him entering his mom's bridal suite. Oh, you look handsome, said Jean to her son. He said, wow, Mom, you look really pretty, replies Makai. She asks, are you ready to walk down the aisle? You think you can do it, says Mom. Are you going to cry? As the little boy nods, he is quickly overcome with emotions and begins weeping. His mother says, I love you. She said, are they happy tears? She asks, and he replies, I'm so happy for you.
How cute.
So I think that's an awesome story to end with.
Yeah, that's
cute.
Well, we got a lot of stuff this coming up weekend. We got shows. We got red carpet events, comedy shows and stuff. So we're going to be crying at 8:30 Lucky Bar and Grill. D Shop got a show, and we're going to be crying. Michelle, you want to crash the show and take over?
Come on down, man.
We bust up in there.
We won't heckle. We won't heckle.
No, I right. We won't have to. We just going to get up there.
Heckling part is the craft, man. If you can't handle a heckler, good luck being a comic.
Yeah. Yeah.
I grew up with my family. I've been up around hecklers my entire life, thanks to my parents and sister.
That's like wanting to live, but you don't want no problems. You don't want to live.
Well, speaking of hecklers and problems, this is the topic for today. This is the question, and we're going to go in order, and I'm going to ask, you got a minute to respond, right? Okay. The question of the day. But before we go to the question of the day, let's read our viewers' comments. Set it up good, didn't it? Lady V, what's the people saying on the side? So I give you the question of the day. This is a good one, y'all.
It's a lot of comments. It's a whole lot of comments.
Somebody said I got robbed for my EB twice.
They robbing food stamp cards.
No, he's about Eddie Bauer You got the coat twice. Damn.
Oh, I thought you said EBT. Oh, I'm sorry.
They ain't learned from the first robbery.
I'm going to scan through these right quick. Alan Williams says, this seems like a real man.
He went to the same bus, got the same coat. Got the same coat and went to the same bus stop.
What you wait a minute, I can't hear Bernice. What you say, baby?
She said she'd be back.
Oh, okay. Okay, the question of the day, I want y'all to think about it, okay? What is the weirdest thing that you ever put in your mouth?
Really?
I mean, no. Think about it. Y'all thinking you want me? I'll go first. I'm gonna tell you the weirdest thing that I ever put in my mouth was my own toes. When you a kid, we used to bite our toenails. We used to sit there.
Every kid.
I bit my own toenail as a kid. I saw you biting your toenails too.
Yeah, everybody did that. Everybody did that.
That's the weirdest thing I put in my mouth was my own toes.
Yeah.
And then beside okra, I can't eat that furry vegetable. It's furry.
It's good shit. I fuck okra up.
No, it got hair on it.
Hey, but hold up, Rick. Hold up. This some funny. Y'all said a minute. This real funny. You said it's the weirdest thing you put in your mouth.
Yeah.
Okra and it has hair on it. So you putting your own toe in your mouth is real weird to you. But you giving top to a motherfucking nigga, and that's not weird to you. They got hair on it. I'm pretty sure you done had a couple of that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Just being honest. We grown.
No, that's not weird. Weird, that's
okay.
But putting your own toes in your mouth, that's weird.
It's weird.
Not when you're a kid. You don't know any better.
Yeah.
You're sticking everything.
That's what I'm saying.
Correct. You got grown up.
That's my cousin, y'all. That's why I said it like, you know what I mean? I could talk to her like that.
Now, as an adult, what's the weirdest thing you put in your mouth? I mean, I don't know if I want to know the answers to that question from you guys, honestly. Especially not.
The weirdest thing
Oh, here we go. Yeah, what's
Okay, is Lady B
Okay,
back
so
yet?
the weirdest,
mm.
the,
Okay, go ahead,
the weirdest
Darnell.
thing I think
Oh,
the weirdest thing I ever put in my mouth, right? It was squid.
Oh yeah.
Squid.
Okay. Yeah.
Squid.
Calamari.
Okay.
Like squid.
Okay.
Like yeah, but listen, it was at the Korean place where they make kimchi and stuff like that, right? So it was like it might have been octopus, but it was a tentacle.
A tentacle. Was
Nice.
it fried
It
or
was a
just
triangle
stewed?
tennis, and it was like
I had to tell on that.
no, it just had
Okay,
kimchi sauce
tentacle.
in it. It was just spicy. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, D Sharp, we're gonna go to
Hey,
you.
yo, I can feel it wiggling. I can still feel it wiggling.
I'm gonna have to on Darnell. I had some fried calamari, and that
There we go.
But that's not weird.
I,
That's
it
not
was
weird.
weird for me. My first time ever trying it, I was just like, yo, what the fuck? It wasn't bad though, but I'd never eat it again. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, it tastes like little onion rings, don't it?
Yeah.
Fried jokes. Yeah. That was my first time tasting it last year. First time. Yeah,
Good
it
morning
is
to
weird
the
though.
Blue
How about
Phoenix
that?
that just joined us. Phoenix, I'm gonna throw you the
Hey, Phoenix.
question. You mute. Let me see if I can unmute you. I'm gonna throw you the question. Blue Phoenix, everybody in the house, and she's mute.
What's up?
What's going on, Blue Phoenix? How you doing?
Hey y'all.
Oh, there she go. The question is, what is the weirdest thing that you have ever put in your mouth? My cousin already threw me on Front Street and told me it was a
Hey,
ding-a-ling. He told
I'm
me.
just saying. You said your own toe. I said, what's more weirder? Hitting somebody else off. You know what I mean? From their body part. That's weird. You know what I'm saying? And then you said okra, but it had hair on it. That's what
No,
made me
I
say what I
like
said.
it.
I'm like, damn.
The weirdest thing would
Ding-a-ling's not
be
weird.
That's not weird to you, but eating your own toe is? Biting your own toenails as a kid is?
Now, putting your tongue on coochie is not weird. Putting your
No,
tongue
that's
on
not
coochie
weird.
is not weird.
It's weird for me.
It-
I ain't doing it.
Huh?
Well, you ain't. I am. I put my tongue on some coochie. It's not weird. It's
Damn
nasty,
right.
but it ain't
It's
weird. It's
nasty.
nasty.
Well, I'm asking Phoenix. Phoenix, what was the weirdest thing you ever put in your mouth?
I'm gonna say PG-13, but
What?
I'll say you ever ate pig ears?
A little one?
Pig ears? Yeah.
So it's like it gives you that gelatin. It's a weird thing. So pig ears is
Pig
probably the
ears.
weirdest thing. I don't really. I'm pretty good with food. I don't have an issue with food. It's just with me certain textures, but pig ears is probably has to be the worst I've ever had. Like the gelatinous part of it when you cook it.
I had it in sauce meat. So does that count? My grandfather used
The
to
sauce.
make sauce meat with the pig ears,
Mhm.
tails, and all that. So, Jay, what you shake your head for? Yes, he did.
Yeah, I've had crickets
I'm
before
not saying
too, Alan. I've even had. No, let me tell y'all. So I'm part of Red Vision TV and cinema, right? I do filming, I do production. I also participate in challenges, so I have actually eaten bugs. I've eaten beetles. I've eaten giant. Well, they look like water bugs, but they're not. They're like big ass bugs. I've eaten that. I've eaten scorpions. I've eaten crickets just to be eating them, but yeah.
Now,
But that still wasn't. It was more like eating really big, crunchy, dried sunflower seeds. For real, that's what the flavor was. The texture, though, you had to get through. Oh my God, it was terrible. But that still wasn't as bad as pig ears and chitlins for me.
I've seen you and AI eat a whole jar of mayonnaise, so that was disgusting to me.
It wasn't a whole jar, but oh God, I'm about to get. Oh God.
They was
If
doing
y'all would like to
crazy
see these
challenges.
weird challenges that I have participated in, you can go on YouTube and look up on YouTube at Red Vision TV, and you can scroll down to see the different challenges we have done.
Yeah,
it's
Kyrie
crazy.
even participated in a few of them, the Heat God and all that
My
stuff.
kids were doing that. That was terrible when all those weird things were like they're putting It's disgusting. The weirdest thing I've ever had, honestly, and I don't understand how the people of Australia like it and love it when it looks like poop in a jar and it tastes like poop and dirt, is Vegemite.
Vegemite sandwich.
Don't recommend, wouldn't
It's
try
like
again.
potted meat.
Oh, yeah, that stuff too. Potted meat, it smells like cat food. And the baby
I
food,
never heard
the
that.
baby
I
food is
never
made
heard
with
of
You
a
don't know
jar
what a
that said new
Vegemite
mother.
is?
It smelled like cat food when I opened up the jar of like baby food meat, and I tried to give it to my daughter, and she's like, ah! So yeah, there's some really nasty stuff out there.
Yeah,
Go
y'all
with
look
What
at
is
Vegemite.
Vegemite?
That's tell them what it
What
is,
is
Michelle.
Vegemite? Please
What?
enlighten me. Enlighten me.
Vegemite.
Vegemite is just
I
like this
never heard of
brown
it.
spread. It's supposed to have all different like vitamins and nutrients and minerals. You know, I remember like the Lucille Ball with the Vegemita Vitamite when she like kept drinking it. It's supposed to be healthy. It's the greatest thing, and you're like, no,
Yeah.
no.
The Vegemite, is that totally vegan minus the bugs?
I'll get you some. Would you like
No,
some?
no. I'd rather eat potted meat.
Put this shit on some
And then
salty.
somebody had like,
Ugh.
was that like,
It used to be
was that
good.
strawberry? Was any of them like roaches you ate barbecue? Did they have like
Alan
dipping
said it's
sauce?
pickled termites
Yes.
that have fermented termites that have been pickled.
Termites.
I just eat pickles.
Heard
That
of
is
Not, yeah, pickles.
Now I accidentally swallowed a roach. They got in my cool. You know, I'm drinking. I was over somebody's house, and you know how people get you coolers. And I set it down on the floor. When I picked it up and took it to the head to swing, I could feel it in my throat. I was like, you know,
Oh, that's just too much.
I used to have
I don't
you know, somebody else house swallowing their roaches. No.
I mean, my grandmother wasn't living in like a roach infested house, but if anything did wind up in our food, I'd tell my grandmother, hey, look, there's a bug in the food, and she'd come over, pick it out, be like, where? There's nothing there. It's fine. Eat it.
Yeah, on
No, we're not
Brotherhood,
doing that.
on everything, a few people might understand me. I'm not around that much poverty to drink a roach. I just can't do it.
No, it was back in the day. We were drinking coolers, and you over your friend's house, and the roach just crawled in the cooler. I mean, and I picked it up and turned it up.
Which day you
You
did
know?
before you drunk that cooler? How many roaches did you see over their house before? Because I know the day I went over there, there have been too many roaches. I'd have been like, I'm never doing nothing in here. Not doing it. I'm not doing
Look, we grew up in Palmer Park. Our roaches was gangster.
Oh yeah, y'all got
Our
the woods
roaches
right
was
there. Y'all got them different roaches. Y'all got the wood roaches. Them joints just come in the house.
We in jail. We ran out the house. We you know, we were scared to set a bomb off because we were scared of the retaliation. So we was like, if they were like, you better not drop that bomb. I wish you would. So
Merlin roaches and Upper Marlboro roaches no swim.
I was so glad to get out the roach motel.
Merlin roaches swim. You right.
They swim, they don't drown. I tried to torture them. I tried to burn the legs off, the grow back. Then they had the wings. I tried, you know, that was the only pets we had. Those are lightning bugs. Roaches.
Oh, I did that. I like that too.
Lightning, man, lightning bugs. You blow them up in the soda bottle with firecrackers. They stink.
What?
You know what else I
did
did?
that? We gel off of made earrings and put it on our ears.
But on subject, the weirdest thing I think a lot of us is eating on here is chitlins.
Chitlins?
I never ate it. Never ate it.
Michelle probably never ate it. You ever ate chitlins?
I might rate chitlins. I might rate chitlins more weirder than the freaking
calamari.
octopus leg.
I have to agree.
Oh yeah.
I got one worse than chitterlings. Tripe. Have y'all ever seen what that look like?
Yes, that's disgusting.
That is disgusting. I didn't even want to put, I'm like, heck no, look like a sponge or something. And then you want somebody to eat. No, thank you. No, thank you.
What looks worse than
that's weird.
What looks worse than
in Jamaica, they eat all of the cow, even the hoofs. They got some kind of cow.
It's hard to come by.
Cow hoof soup or something. And so different cultures. Molly, can you share the picture that we have? This is a Beyond Meat photo. Molly, put it up. Tell me if y'all ever ate this.
Oh,
y'all heard of Beyond Meat?
Yeah.
Beyond Meat.
It's a lot of Beyond Meat.
Yeah.
It's a lot of that.
Well, that's the
vegan
case.
Hot dogs. That's Beyond Meat.
That's some weird shit because that's where we come from, and it bleed out.
Oh man.
Like I said, vagina ain't weird.
Oh no.
That joint bleed out for several days.
Here we go.
Oh man.
We got the photo. Y'all see it?
He's finding it.
Oh, okay.
Oh Lord. So guys, since we're on the subject of tofu, what does a dildo and tofu have in common? They're both meat substitutes.
Tofu is
that's Beyond Meat right there.
Yeah.
Beyond sausage.
Like all like dirt.
He's a grower, not a shower.
I don't even like the way. Like I don't even like it. Period. Nah.
Yeah. I mean, it does not look appetizing like that.
With all due respect to science, why is it shrinking in the cold?
I mean, it's accurate.
It's just science. I'm just looking at science.
Hey, you got a point though. You got a point.
You're shrinking.
But according to science.
Oh man.
According to
Lordy. Can we read some of the comments before we leave? Before we go out of here? Bernice?
They did it. I
Bernice
didn't.
get back yet.
Oh, she didn't get back yet? Okay. Let's see. Some of the comments off to the side. But with my blind ass, I'm trying to see. Can y'all see this stuff?
Well,
No,
Alan Williams said the worst thing is when her pH balance is because balance is off. It's a little tangy. I don't know. Alan, is really that the weirdest thing you put in your mouth? Really?
What?
I
What?
know. But I don't know what they-
Hold up. Say what?
Balance.
The worst thing is when her pH balance it's a little tangy. A little
So she-
tangy. I don't want a little tangy. And then Alan also commented that the roaches in Palmer Park had keys to your house and had parties in your kitchen. Good one. Malik Bay said, "Happy Holy Friday." Thank you.
How did she come up off of it and know the pH balance though?
Well, that's his wife. So
Don't
I
ask
guess we know
questions
it's
you don't want to
inside
know the
out.
answers for.
Nah, that's rhetorical. That's not a full answer.
Yeah, look, he noticed when it's off his thing. You know, maybe he did with that test stick. I'd be like, baby, wait a minute, your pH balance a little off.
Who tasted that? Who tasted that?
But do he lay it on his tongue? Because you got to test it from somewhere. You need a
Let me
base.
ask y'all men this question.
Who tasted that though? I want to know who tasted that.
That was Alan.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, cuz.
Yeah.
He said not his wife. He said not his wife. Not his wife. Clear that up.
Ain't my husband.
He just made matters worse for himself.
That don't necessarily mean her pH balance is off though. Especially if she fresh out the shower. Sometimes soap will make it tangy. Because you got
What kind of soap? What kind of soap? What kind of soap? What kind of soap? Tang?
He said that, but you know what? A woman is not supposed to put soap inside the vagina.
No.
Clean that with water.
There she. Yeah, wash that motherfucker.
You
Yeah,
need a
that
shower
bitch.
head that's removable. Before I didn't know what living was until I got a detachable shower head. That is awesome in so many ways. I cannot believe that we just standing under the water like that, thinking we getting clean. I'm lifting up rolls and pockets and stuff. And you got to be a contortionist when you are a big person in the shower and you got one of them heads that just come straight because you got to lift up rolls and turn and twist to get all of you clean and all this.
Girl,
I kid you not. You be tired. That's why.
Well, I tell you this, man.
Reese, you need to write that down. That is a bit.
I'm
Said,
telling
I
you
be
some
tired.
shit.
I get out the shower. She said, I get out the shower tired.
Man, you be in the shower. How you sweating in the shower? That's why big people literally sweat in the shower. You lift up on the head. You gotta make sure you want.
Hey,
That's a
hey, Alan Williams said it was the joke piggybacking off JR and Reese with nuts in her mouth.
You gonna try. We got love for
Oh,
Alan,
I think
but
it was about the
that
Oprah.
Alan, that wasn't a joke. I honestly believe
He knew that pH balance.
Like, I'm gonna keep it real. Every man done tasted a little sea salt. Every man done tasted.
Absolutely correct.
Yeah.
Y'all are silly.
But I'll tell that motherfucker quick, that joint smell funky. Hey, shorty, you gotta go for a second. You hear me? You gotta go wash that. You hear me? I don't care if that's my girlfriend, whoever it is, but you know, a lot of people sweat when they really don't need, you know what I mean? But yeah, you gotta go wash that.
But it's a
But
different
you shouldn't offer nobody no stinky cat.
That's why. That's why
do
they need the Fitbit. That's what the Fitbit is for. That's what the Fitbit is for. It's for the youth. Yes, it's for women to count their steps to know what time. You know, it's like, hold on, girl, I'm at 1100. I need to go wipe. Like that's what
the Fitbit is for. Yeah, ain't no bullshit.
Never offer a man stinky coochie. And men do not offer a girl no stinky, musty balls. And lift this back up. There's an area called the taint. Make sure you lifting the balls, because I know sometimes your balls stick to the tape back there. Sometimes you gotta flop them up.
You're giving out a lot of information, Reese.
Huh?
I said you're giving out a lot of information.
that is
talking about
you don't offer.
Salty is good, focus bad.
I love her lingo.
That one ball move.
I love the lingo. Don't offer.
It's supposed to be salty, not spicy.
Don't offer.
All right.
I love that. Don't offer. You said don't offer nobody your salty. The offer is killing me. Don't offer.
That's beyond me.
Nobody.
That is really beyond me. And it's, you know, so men,
That's
you know,
funny.
you guys,
Yes, salty balls is beyond me.
you guys got that stuff too, you know.
Reese is a ball expert. I see. If Reese is a ball expert, I see.
She should be. She a woman.
Long as you ain't no ball expert, that's okay.
I mean, technically, if they own the equipment, they should be experts.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, they do. But as far as taste.
Yeah, but y'all know how you smell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like,
D-Sharp, don't get him no D-Sharp nuts.
Hey,
Don't get him no D-Sharp nuts. You gotta make sure they straight.
They haven't made the wristband for amendment yet. They haven't made the ball bit. They haven't made the ball bit yet.
That's
yes.
Hilarious, the ball bit.
Yes, indeed.
Right. It's coming to the end of the show. It's 11:30.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's past the end of the show. And before we go, I want everybody to tell everybody, you know, what they're doing. We can start with you, D-Sharp, because you got a show tomorrow. Tell them about that again and tell the people how to get there. Hey, how much it costs?
It's $20 at the door. Got a bar, got food in place. It's a good spot. All comics welcome. You know, I ain't the type of promoter or producer that, you know, if comics come in and you want to do a tight 3 to 5, you're always more than welcome. I ain't one of them dudes. Oh, I ain't got no room for you. I ain't got no time for you.
Is it tonight? It's tonight.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Dave Carter, the headliner. So, you know, Be Anonymous is the feature.
I might try.
Come on through, but like I say, I got a lot of more shows in the pre future. I'm in New York February, and like I said, every other week showcase. So
he going to do a show exclusively for me and my Rose.
That's right. I got you in the making. I know you think I forgot about you. I ain't forgot about you. You too, Michelle Pollard.
Thank you.
I already got so many shows already in the book, so
it's all right.
It's gonna open up in
Hey, I
March.
want to
So
say this to you too, bro. Thank you for coming in the game and building platforms for artists to do their thing on creating your budget, doing your thing. Thank you, bro. Really.
Yeah,
I'm a real one. I'm a
yeah.
do that, you know what I'm saying? Because I know what it takes to do that. You know what I'm saying? I understand that, you know what I'm saying? So congratulations.
Well, I want everybody to get a
All that you
ticket.
got for real. Always tag me, whatever. Even if I ain't on your show, bro, tag me in them so I can tag and send it out for people that love comedy on my side.
Yeah.
Well, me too. Well, I'm gonna tag you in. Everybody should know about tomorrow, the red carpet event. I was in a movie, and they're premiering it tomorrow at the Old Greenbelt Movie Theater. Eventbrite got the tickets, and we've been showing the trailer and all of that good stuff. The movie is called Bummer, red carpet event. So I don't know if there's any tickets left for the Eventbrite. It's almost at capacity. But your girls get ready to go to movie star. You know. But anyway, y'all come out and support that. There's a lot of stuff going on tomorrow. Jamal, what you got going on?
You can check me door dashing through the city.
Hey, keep me on mind.
Josh, what you got going?
You know what I'm saying? You know me. I'm gonna shoot through 2 shop joint tomorrow. Probably try to do like 3 to 5 real fast. You know, just to bless the people. I'm working on a lot of stuff, but mainly just me and Sea Moss Jail, Lillian's Garden, Natural Superfoods, and starting a business. So I'm building that up too as well. So you know, for those that see, hey yo, I took some Sea Moss. I swear to God, yo, like that stuff is like tremendous. Great.
We got a Sea Moss boss, Molly Moss, Sea Moss, the Sea Moss boss.
I like Sea Moss. That's good shit.
He makes it into lemonade. His product is awesome. I kid you not. I mean, he makes it into the lemonade. You got the strawberry lemonade, flavored lemonade, and you got the Sea Moss cinnamon Sea Moss. I mean, I don't like to taste the Sea Moss, but I can eat his Sea Moss. The way he do it, you don't even know he's in the lemonade.
Yeah, if you know how to do it right, like I do mine with natural fruit. I don't buy fruit juices. I do mine with natural fruit.
That's what he do.
The juice and all that. Yeah, so it comes out right. So I want to applaud everybody in health and wellness business because you know that's important. I'm not privy to say get me. I say yo, everybody doing something. We salute that because sometimes it's about convenience. Who ain't near me? I might say, hey, you down there by my man. He got it for you. Send him over there, and that's how you keep the business going. So you know, that's what I love about health and wellness. Ain't no hate. Everybody love to share anyway, you know, because they understand we all gotta live.
Each one.
Michelle, what you got going on this weekend?
Well, tonight I'm going to be doing a comedy Zoom show with a gentleman named Da Fam. It's Da Fam and Friends. So I'll be posting info if you'd like to watch. Just make sure you ask nicely, you know, because, you know, I'm a friendly person. And then if you want to follow me on Instagram to find out what I'm going to be up to next week, you can follow me as mama_drama525 because I believe Reese and I are going to be hitting the rooms again next week, right, Reese?
That's right. That's right. She gives me exercise. So by the time my birthday comes, I'll be
that's right, you'll be ready.
Less. I'm a 2.5 people right now. So by the time September comes, I'll be down a person. I'm just trying to get down a person. I'm
you
too
get
deep
there,
to the JR.
you get there, cuz. You get there.
Gucci, you just got a new follower.
Thank you.
Hilarious.
So that's it. You know, you guys, y'all follow me all over. We're trying to get more exposure, more recognition. Like, share, comment on the show. See, now you can tell everybody else in the world because they was like, how do I get to the studio? You know, I said just log in. So you can tell the people there how they can find the studio. And I want to thank you guys so much for blessing me today. Thank you, D Sharp. Thank you, Jamon Darnell. Thank you, Jess. And thank you, my sister. And I gotta thank Lady B and my brother Molly Mall and me. I'm thankful.
Thank you.
I'm thankful. And y'all buy this book. I be peddling this book all the time, but this is some good stuff. I'm trying to get y'all to get this one because the next one is set to come out this year. But I want y'all to be caught up because if you get the second one, you can be like, who got killed? Wait a minute. You gotta go back and read this one.
Yeah.
You gotta go back and read this one. So let the bodies know, y'all, everybody know, I can't drop no names, but I had to change some people's names like DC Skinny, so you got to change, some people's names, but it's some real stuff to know about the movement, the go-go stuff to see right there. Anyway, it's a good book. Y'all get it. Come out tomorrow. Support.
Yes, we'll be there.
Be sharp. And then Carlton Burrell, they got a show in Gaithersburg. Another one, a red carpet thing. But my man Dave Carter, I got to see Dave. He's funny dude. Y'all come out.
Yeah, Dave funny as shit.
Yeah, I read all his jokes.
I see the resemblance.
That's
funny.
I'm just joking. I love you guys.
We love you.
Thank
you.
you.
Have a good day, everyone.
Have a good
Yes. It's me and everybody. You hear me?
Come back soon. Y'all gonna come back.
Of course I will. Yes. Your girl's engaged.
Congratulations.
Yes, baby. Tam, what the fuck is going on here? Really? What the fuck is going on here?
Fuck. Who the fuck is this bitch?
I ain't no
Bitch.
bitch. You need to calm down. That's my fiance.
Yeah, I'm not your fiance no more. Just 24 hours ago, you gave me a ring and you doing this shit.
I want you to understand that this is a no judgment zone.
I have dated all kinds of people trying to find my love. I just was like, I give up. Like, I give up.
Okay,
It's something wrong with me.
Hey, big dog, you not gonna hold the door open for a lady?
Man, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you.
Okay, so who is this like mystery man that I ain't heard nothing about?
What was your name again? I forgot.
It's Jacob Reeves.
Oh, well, I'm Jaleesa too. It's nice to meet you officially. So what kind of work does he do?
He out there crackhead or drunk.
Oh my God, the pipe down, need it right now. Lately I've been going till the lights out. Got my face up and my eyes down. Shorty, now you know what this is like now. Now I got a big drop top and I'm rolling. And I told my
You gotta work it out. You have to put in touch with him.
I do not feel like I done already fucked it up. There's a possibility for you to find the love of your life. You just gotta take my advice and you will find it.
Cause you know I'm zoning. Shorty got away, we been chilling by the ocean. I told her my way, what can I say? Ooh, I got him looking at me sideways.
I'm hit you with this bag, keep playing. You know I ain't talking to no bum. You messing with a bum. Here you go.
No, I think she wanted to kiss him, bro.
You wanna kiss him?
I don't got no time for misses. Shawty want a ring, and she tryna be a missus. I've been so ahead, I don't think y'all really get it.